Mrs. Smith, do you remember the weather for the evening of October 15th?
It was pretty brisk and damp out. It had rained maybe a couple of hours before.
Miss Smith, two police officers found the drugs in your jacket pocket?
Yes.
How could that be?
I was wearing the sweater and jeans, and since it was cooler than I anticipated, I borrowed the jacket from a companion at the time.
Do you remember this person's name?
James Buchanan.
Have the courts ever seen this man before?
Yes. He was one of the people in the car that I was driving.
Now, why were you operating a motor vehicle without a license?
I was sitting in the car. I was on my phone, just looking through people's comments on Facebook. James and Chris had come back to the car and started putting things in the trunk. I heard gunshots. The two of them jumped in the back seat and closed the door. James told me to start driving.
So are you saying you only drove to preserve not only your life, but the life of two other civilians?
Yes.
Have you ever held a New York State driver's license?
Yes.
Was it ever revoked due to some fault of yours?
No.
Miss Smith, what do you do for a living?
I'm a nanny.
For who?
Mr. and Mrs. Fraser.
Explain being a nanny.
I spend time there watching their kids, cooking for them, talking to them about school, helping them with their homework.
Would you say the kids like you?
Yes.
What about your employers?
Yes.
Why would you say that?
They are not only my employers, but they help me better my circumstances.
And what do you mean by that?
They had me work the mayor's ball the other night. Also, they helped me get into the Culinary Institute.
You work the mayor's ball?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Miss Smith. You previously answered that your employers like you. Where would I find them to ask if this is true?
They are actually sitting 3 rows back.
Thank you, Miss Smith. No further questions.